I'm trying to scoot y'all over so you can see. Y'all, I just came in here to tell y'all that if if you haven't, I thought you said you didn't want that coffee. I thought you said you didn't want that coffee.
Coffee is coffee.
You about to be up all night talking to yourself, cause I
I'm
swear
telling you.
that little bitty boy, you can drink that little bitty ass cup of coffee. That
That's,
ain't even gonna make a cup.
that's one cup. That's
That
seven
coffee
servings.
pot in this hotel room is so tiny. I thought we had a tiny um coffee pot. I know y'all going to sleep. Somebody got to still be woke.
Who's sleeping at 9:19
The
in the?
people that don't live in California, Mr. Brown.
How can
It
they?
is
How
some
can you
people.
not live in
I-
California?
That's what I want to know. That is why I came live to ask people, how can you live anywhere but California?
Dang.
Because I'm telling you now, California is the most beautiful. I knew California was beautiful, but I didn't know it was this damn beautiful. Coming through the grapevine, coming through the grapevine was a spiritual experience for me. I want to know who the people were back in the 1900s or the 1800s or whenever that decided to settle in California. I want to shake their hand because I know they went through some shit just to get to LA. They had to climb mountains and come through rough terrain and everything. But you know what they said? I'm going to live here. I'm going to stay here. And I am so glad they did. Because I'm telling you, if you have never driven to Los Angeles, if you have never come through the grapevine, you have not lived. You have just been existing. You have not lived.
But I don't know what you saw.
Babe, babe,
Well, okay,
it
babe.
it was
Wait a minute.
the most beautiful experience.
Babe, you slept through the first time.
Yeah, I didn't get it the first time. The first time we came to LA, I didn't see the grapevine. I missed it completely. But this time I was wide awoke and I got the whole entire experience. Okay.
Sweetheart,
Babe, I'm finna explain it to you. Okay? I'm finna explain the spiritual significance of coming through the grapevine. So when you're driving, you're driving coming towards the grapevine. You're at first you don't see anything but farmland. It's I don't know what was out there.
you were mad as hell.
Yeah, because I'm like, I am so over this farmland. I mean, it's just farmland for
I'm like,
days
are we there yet?
on both sides, going and coming. It's nothing but farmland.
Are we
And
there yet?
then it's flat. It's flat. You can see the mountains off in the distance, but they're a long way away. Then you get there. You get to these mountains and you're going through these mountains. You're driving on this road that goes through these mountains. And on both sides of you, you're just looking at what looks like God just took a step. He just like stepped down, like God just stepped down, and the mountains just parted, and you got this area that you could drive through. I'm telling you, you had to be there to see it. You have to witness it. It's the most beautiful thing I have seen in a long time. Just mountains, trees. You know, you know how terrain looks so rough that it makes it look beautiful.
Maybe I
That's
missed something.
I can't stand him
I'm
because
thinking maybe because I was driving, I missed something.
maybe because you was driving and you was concentrating on driving because it was so many trucks too. It was like heck of trucks in the traffic. Like the trucks was having to slow down because of the grade. At one point, the trucks was like they had to get in the far lane and slow down because of the grade. Because you're going up into the mountains and then you go down to get into Los Angeles.
They suggest you turn off your air conditioner.
Yeah, you got to turn your air conditioner off
They suggest
because
it.
I guess because your car can run hot.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Well, we did in Bessie.
And that's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
But not in our not in the Honda, in our Lincoln Navigator. That was when we went up years ago. But when we went up years ago, I missed the whole grapevine. I was asleep. I don't know how I missed it, but the Lord opened my eyes this time, and I saw the most beautiful sight that I have seen in a long time.
Our show must have missed
And,
that.
and when we came through, after we came through the grapevine, it was this place called Pyramid Lake. And there was a pyramid shaped rock.
Oh, rock, yeah.
There's a pyramid shaped rock in the middle of a lake. It it was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. I was just like, oh my God, I cannot believe how beautiful just now let me tell you something about Los Angeles in itself. Los Angeles Los Angeles kind of reminds me of the city that we used to live in.
Hold on, babe. A portion of it.
A portion of it. The portion that Inglewood. Inglewood. If you know anything about Inglewood, that's where we were today. And that reminds me of where we used to live a lot. Like, it just felt so familiar. It felt so familiar that I didn't even feel like I was in Los Angeles. I felt like I had teleported back home. And it didn't even feel like we was on vacation because it felt so much like where we used to live. But we are on vacation and we are away from home. So tomorrow we're going to Hollywood. You can't go to LA without going to Hollywood. We're going to Hollywood.
Trying to go to Randy's Donuts.
We getting ready to go to Randy's Donuts. God, he want to go to Randy's Donuts so bad tonight because it is open 24 hours. And if you know anything about look and see how many LA movies Randy's
There's
Donuts
been
has
about
been
what,
in.
4 or 5?
Yeah, it's been in a few.
Iron Man 2, Get Shorty.
Iron Man, Randy's Donuts was in Iron Man too?
Yeah, Tony Stark was in the hole. I mean, he was in Randy's hole eating a donut.
No.
Um,
So we getting ready to go. We're going to Randy's Donuts, which is a famous girl. It's only 9:28 here. You know when you go on vacation, your sleep schedule be messed up. I when we got here yesterday, was it yesterday? Did we get here yesterday, child?
mm-hmm.
I was so tired. I'm telling you, when we got here and I took a shower and got my pajamas, I got in that bed and I was knocked out until this morning. So now I'm kind of just like kind of back to my um regular self. Like I'm not super tired. I am slightly tired because we had to get up early this morning because the funeral was today. So we did have to, get up this morning and get dressed and leave the house. And it was kind of a long day. Today has been, kind of a long day because we went to the funeral, we came home, changed our clothes, went back to his aunt's house to the repast, and then
went to the church, then went to that cemetery.
oh my gosh, let me tell y'all about this
There.
this cemetery situation. So after the funeral, we went to the cemetery, and it looks like the cemetery was double booked, or the funeral that was in front of us wasn't finished. The burial part wasn't finished, and we had to wait for them to pull off before we could even get up to the mausoleum because
So
his
we was in the
cousin,
funeral line waiting.
we were in line for a minute waiting to even pull up to the mausoleum. So we get to the mausoleum. I'm thinking, and my husband was a pallbearer. So he had to, help them push the casket into the mausoleum. So we're thinking when you push the casket into the mausoleum, they gonna say what they got to say and they gonna let us leave. No. After we pushed the casket into the mausoleum, they said what they had to say. Then he had to push the casket into the room where she was going to be, I think the word is interred. I think that's what they call it when they put the casket into the mausoleum. I didn't know we were going to experience that. The mausoleum is 90 degrees. It was so hot in that mausoleum. It was so hot and stuffy.
Especially when you suited and booted.
When you suited, you got your church, you got your church clothes on. I had on a polyester Shein dress. It ain't had a lick of cotton in it. My husband had on a polo shirt and a suit, a blazer.
I thought I was gonna be cool. I was like,
I
this shirt
thought,
gonna be cool.
okay, so they had to push the casket to a whole nother area where they had to get on an elevator and everything and go to the place where they were going to actually put her in the box. So we go there. We all walking behind the casket. Well, the casket had to get on the elevator with the pallbearers. They got on alone. Then we had to go behind them to where they were. I'm thinking, okay, they're just gonna put her in the box and then they're gonna let us leave. No. Do you know that the man was there mixing the cement on the spot? They were putting the cement on, they put her in the box, put cement around the thing, and was getting ready to close her up. My husband got so hot that he started sweating so profusely that he had to leave. I was like, let's get out of here. Okay? Let's go. So somebody said, I guess that goes to show you why you shouldn't wear polyester. Okay, but I did. And the dress was nice. I wasn't expecting it to be. Thank you, Phoenix, because these ignorant ass people. I wasn't expecting it to be 900 degrees in the
Yeah,
mausoleum.
it didn't matter what you had on. You could have went in there butt
You
naked.
could have
You was gonna
been
be hot
naked in that
because we had to
mausoleum.
go down a floor,
Yeah.
and there was no air conditioning or anything in the
I thought
mausoleum.
I thought the mausoleums were temperature controlled. I did not know. I did not know mausoleums were allowed to be that hot. I really didn't. We had to go downstairs. We had to catch an elevator and go downstairs. I didn't even know a mausoleum had a downstairs. We had to get on the elevator and go downstairs in a mausoleum. And it was I'm guessing it was 90 degrees because I think it was like 70 something degrees on the ground and it was hotter under there in that mausoleum. It was so hot. The service was beautiful. Everything, I mean, even, her being put in the mausoleum, I mean, it's beautiful, but it was just you know, I don't want to say it was a bad experience, but it was just hot. It was an uncomfortable experience. It was uncomfortable. And it was uncomfortable for everybody. Um, it was a few small children there. Even the kids were sweating, and they had tapped out. They were so ready to. Kendall's little girl,
Mm.
she had started sweating so bad that she had walked over by the door. She had enough sense to sit over there by the
Where it was
door
cool.
where it was cooler. It was crazy. But if you can come to Los Angeles, if California is on your
Excuse me.
list of places to visit, I'm telling you. You know how you see movies and you look down the street and it's nothing but palm trees? It's real. And I'm used to palm trees. I'm used to palm trees because the Bay Area is full of palm trees also. But they hit different in LA because they seem to be taller out here. They hit different out here. It's just different. The palm trees are beautiful. It's just beautiful out here. Girl, yes, there was an elevator in this mausoleum because it was level. They have to have an elevator because they're moving caskets around. They can't be taking them caskets up and down them stairs. They have to have an elevator. I mean, and they're building the cemetery that we went to. They were building more mausoleums on the facility because we could see them being built. I saw that. They jacked that boy up. I want to go to the Bay and maybe LA. I'm not sure. I've never been super interested in Hollywood. We're going to Hollywood tomorrow. But I've been to Hollywood before.
Mm-hmm.
Hollywood is cool. Seeing all the stars, the stars handprints and footprints. You think these people be having big feet? They be having heck of little feet and hands. I love um I love going there. Oh, To Live and Die in LA. That's the song that comes to mind. It's heck of songs that come to mind when I think of Los Angeles. Yeah, I didn't think mausoleums were that big, but they seem to be big in California. I didn't think they were. I think more people are moving towards mausoleums. Yeah, we're not going to the beach this time. We're not going to any beaches this time while we're here because I didn't bring any bathing suits or anything. And we're coming back in August. So we'll probably go to a beach. What was that beach we went to, babe? Muscle Beach? What was the
Oh, Venice.
We went to Venice Beach the last time we were here. Was it any men out there working out? It wasn't no men out there, huh? That part was closed, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
Well, they call it Muscle Beach, but it's actually Venice Beach. And it used to be famous back in like the 80s because, like, didn't Arnold Schwarzenegger work out there?
Hmm.
Arnold Schwarzenegger and a lot of the other, like, really big bodybuilders used to work out there, like, in the 80s, in the 90s. So it was, like, really popular. Oh, yeah, I cut my hair. You can't really see it right now. It don't. My curls ain't popping right now, but yeah, I did. I cut my hair Thursday? No, Wednesday. Wednesday. So yeah, I told y'all I was gonna cut my hair though. So yeah, I did it. I mean, I went to the barber. The barber did it. Yeah, it is. It's curly. Thank goodness. I didn't think it was gonna curl up, but it did. When he cut it, the barber just cut it. He didn't style it. And I was like, oh my God, what if my hair don't curl up? But it did. Oh, are you feeling better? Yeah, I know you've been sick. Did you have the big C? Or you just had a cold? My allergies have been bothering me. And I'm trying not to take a Zyrtec or anything. When you change climates, it's dry out here. It's LA is drier than where we live. We live in a more moist climate because we live closer to the water. LA seemed like it's more dry. It just we came through that like dust dusty area.
Wow.
Oh, now your husband's sick. Yeah, I'm just hoping that going back after how sometimes you catch a head cold or whatever after changing climates. I mean, I'm praying I don't. When I get home, I'm gonna drink some juice and stuff. Oh, you didn't have? Yeah, that last time I was sick, I didn't have that either. I had tested um negative. I guess I just had a cold, some type of weird virus. Girl, that's usually how it happens. And that be me and my husband. I be sick as a dog and he be fine. He be walking around like it ain't no germs. Girl, that's me too. In the summertime, I'm allergic to everything. So I called this morning to check on Gizmo, and she said he was doing good, that he had pooped a lot, but he probably just nervous, and he had the nervous poops. But she said he was outside playing. He had went outside and he was playing. He was drinking his water. He was okay. So I'm happy. Um, I'm happy to hear that. Girl, I hope I don't catch nothing. But allergy season, I always be ended up. No, girl, they won't let you FaceTime. They just answer the phone and be like, "He's fine." They ain't doing all that. Shit, it seems like they barely want to answer the phone. They like, girl, if you don't go to LA and do what you got to do, we are taking care of this dog. Live your life. You know, they had that type of attitude. Like, we not gonna be sitting around here playing with you and this dog. Your dog ain't the first dog we ever kept. We gonna take care of your dog. Go to LA and do what you got to do, and come back here Monday and pick this dog up. Girl, you know I wanted to. I want to be like, let me see what he look like. Let me see him. Shoot. But they was like, he's fine. You know, he's fine. He's drinking. He's playing. He's outside now. He's outside on his playtime now. I swear I want us to be like, let me see him. Put him on the phone. Let him listen to my voice. But you know how the people when people be wanting you to get off, hurry up and get off the phone, they be like, he's fine. Okay, yeah, he's doing great. Everything's fine. He better be fine. But I think he okay. Gizmo probably Gizmo is probably living his best life. He is probably there with the rest of them dogs talking shit and everything. I can just imagine if Gizmo could talk. Gizmo would probably be like, "Yeah, my mama and daddy they in LA. My mama and daddy we be doing stuff on the weekends. My mama be eating filet mignon. My daddy drive a new car." That would be Gizmo. Gizmo would be telling all our business. I can see him just telling all the business. Yeah, my mama and daddy out in LA right now. Where your mama and daddy at? That would be Gizmo. I can just see him acting crazy. My mama said when she come back, she gonna bring me some toys. I think he would be that type of dog. Like he would just really be uppity, just talking shit, telling other dogs, yeah, your parents probably don't even care about you like that. My mom and daddy, they coming back Monday. Wait till my daddy pull up in his new car. Y'all better be looking out the window so you can see my daddy car. I got a car seat and everything. That I think that's Gizmo. I really do. I think Gizmo is at the daycare talking shit, thinking he is the bomb, walking around. What was that?
Huh?
It sounded like fireworks or something. Oh, and they sell fireworks out here. Fireworks is illegal where we live. They got a whole fireworks stand out here where you can buy fireworks. You can't buy fireworks in the Bay Area. It is illegal. Very illegal. They don't even sell fireworks in the Bay Area. You would have to come down here to LA to buy fireworks, and if they catch you with them, even though people be popping off fireworks every year in the Bay Area, and they be swearing, talking about if you get caught with the fireworks, you're gonna get a fine and you can go to jail and all this. People do it every year, and I'm like, I don't know where they be going to buy these fireworks, but they do it. But they got fireworks stands out here. And I was like really surprised because we had went to CVS and it was a big old stand in the CVS parking lot. and they selling fireworks. I was like, what? What? Yeah, Gizmo running around. He didn't got him some little partners. He didn't got him some little friends. He done made some little friends. I really think that's what he doing. I just can't see Gizmo just not being in everybody's business. 'Cause for one thing, he nosy as hell. He be at home. He is looking out the window. He can tell you what everybody is doing. He know everything about the neighbors and everything. So he knows his hell. He gon' he be like, hey, what's your name? Hey, 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 hey. What's your name? What kind of dog is you? I don't know what I am. I'm a terrier. I'm some type of terrier. I'm a terrier mix. I'm mixed. I'm biracial. Gizmo at the daycare telling the other dogs he biracial. I'm mixed. Girl, yes, the skunks are back. We haven't seen the skunk in the backyard, but my husband sees the skunk skunks almost every night in the front, walking down the street. So the skunks are back. The skunks be out there. Girl, Gizmo loves sleep. He gonna get his naps. But if something is going on outside, Gizmo is looking out that window. He is at that window trying to see what's going on. Girl, Monty looked dead on her daddy though. She looked just to me, she looked just like her mama and her daddy. And I guess because her dad looked so much like me, her daddy looked so much like me that makes her look like me. But she really do look like her mama and daddy. I guess we all look alike. We all got to look alike. Cause Amani do look like her mama. She looks a lot like her mama too. But to me, she looks more like her mama when she straightened her hair because her mother's hair is long and it's kind of got like waves in it. It's not curly like Amani because Amani has a thicker texture hair than her mother. But when Amani straightens her hair, or when Amani wears that sew in, she looks like she looks more like her mother to me. But she looks like a mixture of both of them, a complete mixture of both of them. It just depends on. To me, it depends on how she wear her hair and stuff. Oh, because I had posted her mother's picture on Facebook. Well, her mama mixed too. Her mother is Filipino and black, but her mother's hair is more. It's not as kinky as Amani's. Her mother's hair, I don't want to say it's more Filipino textured, but it's straighter than Amani's. Hi, Thomas. Yeah, her mama mixed too. Her her dad is African American. Her mother is Filipino, 100% Filipino, born in the Philippines, and her father is African American. So Amani's mom is mixed, and her dad is 100% African American. If there's a such thing, when I say 100% African American, I mean my son, I'm African American, and his dad is African American. Not, neither one of us are mixed. But I know we're all mixed with some, no one is 100% African American. But I mean, both parents are African American. Neither one of us. Um, yeah, we both light skinned, so we mix with something. But both of my parents are African American, and both of my ex husband's parents were African American. Is what I'm saying. So that's why I said 100% African American. But if you do your DNA test, you're going to find that, of course, you're not. It's not even going to say African American. It's going to say what continent in Africa you're from and whatever other um, ancestry you have, because African American is an American term. That's a term used here in America. Right. Some are 100% West African or whichever ethnic group, but I know I'm not. I think I have at least one white great grandparent. I mean, for my on my mother's side of the family, we all, my mother, my grandmother, I have aunts, everybody have all them freckles. I believe that there's somebody Caucasian in, you know, there's some mixture there somewhere. And because my grandmother was really light, my mother was lighter than me. She was very light skinned with, um, what some black people call red bone or whatever, red with freckles. And my mother had naturally brownish, blondish hair. And that was her natural hair color. When I was little, it was my natural hair color also. But the older I got, the darker um, my hair became. But my hair, even though it appears black on, you know, through the camera lens, my hair is not black. My hair has never been black. It's always been some dusty um, brown color. Yeah, people, our ancestors have been through a lot. Like my grandfather was dark skinned. My grandmother was light, but my grandfather was dark skinned. My mother was light skinned. Most of her siblings are like my complexion. And my mother has a few sisters that are light skinned like her. But I think out of all of the kids, my mother is the lightest girl. And then I had an uncle that was real light skinned. And one of my brothers was real light skinned like my mother. And then the rest of us are like my complexion. But one of my brothers is like real light skinned. just like my mom. So you just never, you just never know what your genetics will do. Yeah, I think there could be some Creole, and they're from the South. My people are from the South, so I think they could. Yeah, we have similar undertones, but I'm one of those type of people that I could get dark. Like I can get brown in the summer. Like this my summer color. And then in the winter I go back to this color. I get pale in the winter, but the summer I brown up. I get brown. Oh yeah, the red bones were a whole group of people in Louisiana. That it was really a thing. Yeah, I like my summer color because I think in the wintertime, if I'm not careful, I can look really pale. And then it makes my under eyes, like when my skin gets pale, it makes my under eyes look dark. And it can kind of give you the appearance of being tired when I'm not tired. I'm just pale from just the lack of sun. And it just depends on how I'm feeling. I mean, Louisiana has a very vast history when it comes to color. The mulattoes, the red bones. It was just so much going on back then. Yeah, me too. It depends on how the picture is taken. And then, it's weird because if I go to Snapchat and use any of those, block that John Smith person, block them from the channel. Okay, thank you. Um, if I go to Snapchat and use the filters always make me look really light skinned. I don't know why the filters like always make me look light and don't just use my natural. Um, I hope these people next door don't be partying all night.
I don't think it's gonna matter because I'm tired again.
You tired again? You finna get in the bed?
No, go ahead. Do what you do.
It's 10 o'clock. You can get in the bed. Get on this side. Can you sleep on this side?
Mm-hmm.
Sleep on this side.
I just have to put my stuff over.
Oh Lord Jesus. No, you don't have to go through all that.
Man, ain't nothing. All you gotta do is unplug it and move it. It's just 1 unit. You should have been over there anyway
Why?
because you're always on that side.
I know I am. But I was scared of the door.
There's a bar on the door.
Put that chair over there.
What chair?
That one.
Put it over where?
By the door.
That's there.
That's the only thing I hate about hotels. Is I don't mind traveling, but I don't like sleeping in hotels. Like I be freaked out. I, Look, listen at me talk about I be freaked out as hard as I was sleeping last night.
Sure was.
Child, I was knocked out. Okay? I wasn't freaked out. I was knocked out last night. My husband, I woke up in the middle of the night, not knowing where I was. I had slept so hard, I didn't know where I was. I woke up in the middle of the night. I was like, bang, bang. He was like, I'm right here. I'm right here. Child, I put that mask back over my eyes and took my
Didn't miss
butt,
a beat.
didn't, took my butt right on back to sleep.
She didn't miss a beat.
Sure didn't.
Did I just move this?
You must not have, babe. What you think? I put it back over there?
I only did.
I'm not, child.
Sneaky.
I'm not gonna get up and move a water bottle that you just moved just to irritate you. I'm not finna do that.
You would
It's
though.
I'm not. Set the alarm so we missed the continental breakfast this morning because somebody didn't um set the alarm and we overslept. Like when
I
I
set the alarm.
didn't yeah.
You just
No, but it
woke
was
up.
too late.
Well, we weren't getting nothing for breakfast.
Okay, but we doing it in the morning. When I go to a hotel and they have breakfast, I be wanting to get it. I want everything. If they have breakfast, I want it. I want to go get it because you paying for it. But this ain't even a continental breakfast though. This a real breakfast. What it say, babe?
Huh?
Didn't it say it's a Japanese breakfast?
Yeah.
It's a Japanese breakfast. I don't know what that is. I don't know because we missed it this morning. But we going in the morning. I'm getting up to get that breakfast. I'm going down there. I don't know what a Japanese breakfast is, but okay, so we went because we thought it ended at 10. It ended at 9. And we got down there. So they had little hot trays out, but they child by the time we got down there, they had then cleaned up everything. They had hot trays out there where the whatever it was some hot food. They had like coffee. They had like a cappuccino maker or something. They had all kind of little stuff. So I'm going in the morning. I'm gonna get my breakfast. So tomorrow we're going to get breakfast, and then we're going to Randy's Donuts. So of
We gonna eat
course,
tonight.
babe, you are getting ready to go to sleep. How we gonna go to Randy's Donuts tonight?
Then we gonna make a donut run.
We ain't making no donut run. We going to. Oh, girl, if it be a Japanese breakfast, I'm definitely gonna take a picture of it and show y'all what it is. Cause I don't know what a Japanese breakfast is. This seems to be a Japanese
It
hotel.
is. It's owned by. It's an Asian hotel, babe. Told you all the menus and everything is in Japanese.
It's a Japanese hotel we staying in. We classy. It's a cute little place. It's what where we. It's not Inglewood. Where we staying?
Gardenia
Gardenia, Gardenia, California.
next to Inglewood
Huh? Next to Inglewood
in Compton.
in Compton. But it ain't Inglewood and Compton. It's Gardenia. Cause we classy. Nah, we was in Inglewood today. Inglewood is nice. It's all that little stuff that people be saying that about Compton and Inglewood and stuff. That shit was going on in the 80s. Things that them people, them gangbangers, they in jail or deceased now. They not doing all that. It ain't like that. I'm just flipping through lives, but I'll be back to find out what a Japanese breakfast is. Girl, cause I don't know. I ain't never had a Japanese breakfast. So I'm definitely going to take pictures and let y'all know what this Japanese breakfast is because I'm curious. I love to, um, you know, as long as ain't nothing raw. I like to try, different cultures and stuff. I've never stayed at a Japanese hotel before, a Asian hotel. I think it's I. I think it's I, not E. INGLEWOOD. I think it's with an I. If you can come to California, I'm telling you that you see that picture behind me with the palm trees and stuff. We was passing by this. I'm gonna have to move y'all because
You told me come over here.
here and sit down at the table.
Oh,
God, no.
I'm just gonna put this over here.
Well, I need something to stand up so I can prop the phone up.
Here.
I don't want y'all to be looking all in our hotel room and stuff. No, it ain't nothing for y'all to see. Okay, I'll move because he getting ready to lay down. He tired.
I'm only gonna be here in about 20 minutes.
Babe, you say that every time you lay down.
About 20 minutes.
You gonna be there.
Up and ready to
You
make
you
our
want to turn that
donut.
light off?
Nope.
Mm.
Ready to make our donut.
I'm not making. I'm not riding through Inglewood at no 12 o'clock at night.
Yes, we is.
No, I'm not.
No, it ain't gonna be 12 o'clock.
I'm scared of these people.
We're probably about 2:30, 3.
You a 2:30 or 3 o'clock lie. Is this Minute Maid sugar free? No.
Who?
This lemonade.
I don't think so.
You know the only thing about going on vacation is you eat bad.
Ow. Ow.
The most healthiest thing I had since we've been gone is some string beans at the repast today. At least I had a decent meal today. I had chicken, string beans, macaroni and cheese, cornbread. And you could tell somebody had cooked it. Like it tastes like somebody grandma had cooked it. The macaroni and cheese and stuff. But he do deserve to rest because he drove the whole time. He drove the whole time up here, and then he been driving the whole time. When I go home, I'm gonna have to detox because I mean, you eat bad when you on vacation. Just you supposed to. You're not supposed to go on vacation and eat kale salads and stuff. That's not part of the whole. Um, that's not how you get down on vacations. You're supposed to eat bad. I had thought that we were going to go out to a restaurant, like at least go to one nice restaurant while we were here. But child, we ain't did nothing. We been eating junk food since we've been here. I thought I was gonna swell up on the way up here because my legs don't do well riding for long periods of time. But I didn't. I was drinking water the whole time up here. I was just like constantly. I had my Stanley. I had it full of water and ice and stuff. So I was drinking water the whole time, just sipping my water the whole 6 hours up here. and I didn't have any swelling. Now, did I have pain? Yes, but I didn't have any swelling. I might have a salad tomorrow. I might have a salad tomorrow. Black sounding white. Y'all be ignorant. Girl, I was just about to get him. Oh, it's water weight from eating more salt and sugar after ridding my body of glucose. Gosh. You know what's crazy to me is when you try to block somebody and they come back. What you come back for? You know that no one wants you. Why would you come back? Did you block them back? Girl, block them. I be trying to block their ass so they can never come back. Folks just be doing too much. Nothing better to do. It's 10 o'clock here. So it's like at least midnight other places. And you don't have anything to do but get on people's lives and act crazy. But such is life. Hey, if that's your if that's your life, if that's your lot in life, oh, this look good. But I don't like um this is 3 spice Thai chicken, Thai kitchen. I don't really like Thai food. I don't really like a lot of noodles. And I definitely don't like curry. This place must be close if they advertising. Ooh, that is one thing about Los Angeles. Well, this area around here, it is so many different restaurants. It is so many fast food places. Every corner, every middle of the block, everywhere is a restaurant. Some type of fast food restaurant, some type of boba restaurant, some type of noodle house, some type of seafood place. It's just, I'm like, God, dog. You can't come to LA and be like, oh, I don't know what I want to eat because it is everything. I brought all my little earrings, child, because I didn't know which ones I wanted to wear. So I just brought the whole thing. I think I ordered these earrings off of Shein. I think I did. I got on some right now with a little pearl. These are real dainty, and they look cute with my little short hair. I think all of these are gonna look cute. I wore these pearl ones. I wore these to the funeral today. But I think all of these are gonna look cute with my short hair. Oh, I give it to you. I'm not really into Thai. I want to at least go out to one restaurant while we're here. Maybe we'll go someplace in Hollywood while we're down there tomorrow. Maybe we'll find, I don't know what. As a matter of fact, when I get off of here, I'm gonna Google like what restaurants are in that Hollywood area, because where we're going tomorrow is like the Hollywood Walk of Fame, where all of the the stars have their star in the street, where you walk down the street and it's just all those stars embedded into the street, the Walk of Fame. That's where we're going. So I'm going to Google and see like what restaurants are in that area, because that area is just, it's a tourist place. It's a tourist spot. So it's like the last time we came, it was super crowded. It's a lot of like souvenir shops and shops and all kind of stuff like in that area. But I don't remember like restaurants and stuff. So I'm gonna Google and see like what type of restaurants. I know they had like a Louis Vuitton store. They had, cause it's like a mall down there too, and they had like high end stores. Now, this was the last time we went was like 10 years ago. So I think that things have changed um, a lot in that, in 10 years, things have changed a lot, but the Walk of Fame does not change. The only thing that they do is just add more stars to the Walk of Fame, because, celebrities are constantly getting their stars added to the Walk of Fame. And the more, I think, the more popular you are, the closer you are to the center. I think it's called the Chinese Theater. And the more of a celebrity you are, the closer yours is. The older stars are there. The younger stars are farther away from the Chinese Theater. I think the Chinese Theater is where they have the Oscars. I think it's where they present the Oscars, is at the Chinese Theater. Because they sell. When we went there, they had like a store that had like all of this Oscar paraphernalia. Like you can buy a little small Oscar, but I think that's where um, it's filmed. And directly across the street from the Chinese Theater is Jimmy Kimmel, the late night, what is he? I don't want to call him a comedian, but he's a talk show host. His studio is directly across the street from the Chinese Theater. It's like, a big sign that says um, Jimmy Kimmel and stuff. And so I'm going to take pictures of all of that. I don't think that, I think California, the energy in California is different everywhere you go. Because, like I said, parts of Inglewood reminds me of the Bay Area. It reminds me of East Oakland. And I just think it depends on the part of, I don't want to say Los Angeles, because it limits. Los Angeles is a small part of Southern California. So it depends on what part of California you're in. I think the energy is different everywhere in California. The energy is different in the Bay Area than it is here in LA. And I'm pretty sure in Santa Monica is different, in Santa Barbara is different, in Hollywood is different. I think it's just different everywhere. I used to watch Jimmy Kimmel all the time when I watched TV. I don't really watch like late night talk shows like I used to. But when I did, I loved Jimmy Kimmel. I used to always watch um his show. But I think that, that's I think that would be the same for any place that is as diverse as California, because we have a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? We have from homelessness to billionaires. So, of course, the energy is going to be, different. Like they have Skid Row here in Los Angeles, and then probably around the corner or up the street from Skid Row is people living in $1 million homes. I'm gonna take some more videos um when we're leaving. I do have um did I take any? I don't think I took any video coming in. No, I think I did. I think I took some video um coming into the Grapevine. But the thing about California, the thing about Los Angeles is it is one way in and one way out. If you're coming into California through the Grapevine, you come in through the Grapevine and you go out through the Grapevine. If you're going back towards the Bay Area, that's the only way you can do it. Is very interesting. Now, if you're going to like Oregon or Washington or other places, you can go through another place, I guess. But if you're going back to the Bay Area, you have to go through the Grapevine. You have to go out the way you came in. So when we're leaving, I'm gonna take a video and show y'all and show my husband, because he talking about, oh, I missed that. I missed all of the beauty. Maybe it's because I was driving. I'm gonna take a video so when he gets home, he can see what I was talking about. I'm telling you, if you like mountains, some people don't like mountains. Some people think mountains are creepy. If you don't like mountains, you ain't gonna like it. You're not gonna like it. But if you think that mountains are beautiful, if you think about, how these mountains, how we had to carve through that to make a freeway for us to be able to drive through to get to Los Angeles, because you got to go up the mountain and then come down into LA. Because it's like Los Angeles is like a valley, is like in a valley to all these mountains. You have to experience it. You have to experience it. The roads, I can't explain it. The roads aren't narrow, but it's a 2 lane highway. It's only 2 lanes coming in. And one side is just mountain when you coming through the Grapevine. It's just mountain. And I'm not talking little mountain. I'm talking you don't see the sun mountain. It's huge. It's huge. It's to me, it was just beautiful. It was really beautiful to me. And then it was like after after the mountains, it was just this clearing, and it was just a lake out of nowhere. Just a lake appeared. And then you're in the city. And when you kind of like look off into the distance, you can see some homes. Why did that light go off? Okay, that freaked me out. Let me see if I can turn it back on. I don't know why that light went off and came back on. Okay, I'm gonna be to woke my husband up because that freaked me out. If it go off again, I'm gonna wake him up. Oh, that's our next trip. We're going to see the redwoods because they're not that far from us. I think they're only like an hour from where we live. And they say that those trees take your breath away. And I definitely want to see them. Girl, you didn't see the lights go out. I swear I will wake my husband. He didn't fell asleep already. He didn't fell asleep already. I will wake him up so fast and be like, babe, the lights went out. But just when I was finna go try to figure out why they went out, they came back on. Girl, these little kids out here tripping. These are cute. No, he gonna get up. It's only 10:30. He gonna get up in an hour. Talking about, come on, let's go. And I'm probably still gonna be woke because I'm about to cut the TV on. And he gonna be like, come on, let's go. But I don't wanna be driving around Inglewood 12 o'clock at night. I ain't that brave. I don't mind doing that at home. No, he is. He's snoring. He's snoring. He's asleep. He's knocked out. The only thing I don't like about this hotel is the walls are hella thick. I can hear hella thin. I can hear the people next door. But they haven't been like disrespectful. Like when we went to sleep last night, they kind of calmed down. It's not like they really doing a lot, but they up talking and laughing and stuff. Girl, these walls are hella thin. That's the only thing I don't like. Hella thin. I mean, I can legit hear everything they're saying. So tomorrow I'm gonna try to. Well, of course I'm gonna take pictures when we go to Hollywood, and then when we're on our way back, going back through the grapevine, I'm gonna do a video so I can show y'all what it looked like because it is super pretty. Girl, that's what this hotel should be, but it ain't. But this is an older hotel though. You know, it's not like ultra modern. It's you know, have you ever been to a hotel and it's got like a older feel. It's like, but it's cute. You know what I mean? It's not old. It's not old and ugly. It's got an older feel. It's like it's kind of antique-ish. It's got like a little antique kind of look in a weird kind of way. Yeah, it's kind of like that, but it's older. You can clearly tell like the bathroom and stuff is older. It's old, but it's cute. It's quaint. It's a quaint little, but I think it's because it's some type of Japanese hotel. I think that's the style. I'm gonna take some pictures of the way it's decorated on the outside so y'all can see so you can see like what I'm talking about. It's got like outside, it's got like little sitting areas on each floor where you can like sit. It's like decorated. It's like real antique-ish. I'm gonna take some pictures so you can see what I'm talking about. It's not modern. It's not like ultra modern. It's my husband picked this place because it was close to where his aunt lives and close to the church where the funeral was. So he picked this place because it was pretty close. We didn't even have to get on the freeway to go to the funeral. We just drove down the street. It wasn't even that far. So he did good, but um, it's not modern. And my sister-in-law and my mother-in-law and my father-in-law, they staying at the Embassy Suites. They staying at the Embassy Suites because my sister-in-law was like, she bougie. She couldn't stay here. She would have a heart attack. She couldn't stay here. So they're staying at the Embassy Suites. And we looked we looked at it, and the prices of the Embassy Suites was gonna be like almost $200 more than what we were paying here. And I was like, oh hell no. Mm-mm. Not for no hotel. No. So we gonna be here until Sunday. Yeah. I mean, the only thing we want to do is have a nice, clean place. Make sure the towels is clean, the bed is clean. I did the whole bed bug search. I've been, looking around, making sure, it ain't nothing there, and it's secure. Uh, We can see our car from the window. Um, it's not in. It's in a neighborhood. You know what I mean? Like across the street is a church. It's in a decent looking area, and like we ain't seen no riffraff or crazy people. It's quiet, and that's the only thing I want. We haven't stayed in luxury places, but we've stayed in some decent hotels. I mean, we don't travel that often, but we've stayed at hotels that have a pool and that type of thing. This one doesn't have a pool. It would have been nice. I thought it was gonna be warmer. I mean, it's warm, but To me, today it wasn't really laying out by the pool warm. Not to me. For somebody that's maybe not from California, you'd have been like, "Oh no, it's nice enough to lay by the pool." Yeah, I want to stay in like luxury, like the Four Seasons or like a resort type hotel. Like, that has a spa and massage, place to get a massage and all that kind of stuff. That's on my list. Yeah, the Ritz Carlton. Those are nice. I mean, Embassy Suites is it's not luxury, but it's a step in that direction. Usually they have like a pool and it's nice. I don't really like facials. If I do it, I want to do it myself. Yeah, we are. I do want to, but I want to go like if I do that, I want to go like somewhere where we got to like get on a plane and go somewhere. Like really go somewhere. Like we were invited to my husband's cousin is turning 60. And so she invited us to a party in Vegas. But it's going to be right before my birthday. And my husband is going to be taking off that next month for my birthday. And so I know he ain't about to be taking off in July and then turn around and take off again in August. I'm scared of those microdermabrasion and it sounded like they was arguing. I'm scared of those microdermabrasions and all of that kind of stuff. I don't want nobody doing all that stuff to my skin. I ain't never had all of that stuff. I think it's unnecessary for me because I've never had bad, like really bad skin. I've never had acne. I don't have blackheads or anything. The only thing I have that has changed on my skin since I've gotten older is moles. But that run in my family. My mama had them, my grandmama had them, and um, I'm getting them. That's the only thing. You want to try the Korean body polish? I be seeing all of them Korean skincare. They believe in like what is it like glassy? They want their skin to look like glass. Oh, you have hyper. Yeah, I don't even really have hyperpigmentation. That Korean skincare, like, I don't know. To me, yeah, it's too greasy. I don't like that greasy look. My skin is oily enough. I don't need to add anything to my skin to make it look like I don't know what that is about the Korean skincare, but they love that glassy look and they love that pale. They want to look as pale as possible. You know, in Korea, they say the darker your skin is, the poorer you are. Dark skin to them represents being poor. So the more pale you are, the more rich you are, because it shows that you don't have to work out in the sun. You can stay indoors, so you stay pale. If you dark skinned it, that means you didn't have to work out in that hot ass sun with your po ass. Yeah, they them Koreans and Asians are really into color. Like, you think we are into colorism here in the United States? They got some serious issues when it comes to color, even in their own, with their own people. They want to be white. And they have said that they want to be white like American white women, because they too hold American white women in as a high standard of beauty. Even even in Asia, they look at American white women as beautiful. I'm like, God, dog. And they out here trying to be. And the crazy thing is, I have watched like documentaries or, videos about how they want to be white in Korea. What is, them talking about being white. And they already be white. Like, y'all already light because you're Korean. You're not black, but they want to be European white. They don't even like their own eye structure. They get those, like, you know, surgery to have that hooded portion of their eyes removed so that they appear more European looking. I've seen a lot of documentaries. There is a newscaster. I think her name is Connie Chung here in the Bay Area, and she's really popular. Like, she's been a newscaster for a long time. But she even talked about what it was like trying to break into the TV, being a newscaster here in the Bay Area, and her own mother, telling her that they're not going to like you because your eyes are, yes, 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 they're not going to like you because your eyes are too Asian. Her mother wanted her to have the surgery. It was her mother that wanted her to appear more American so that she would be accepted by Americans. She talked about that in, I don't know if she wrote a book, but she talked about it. Somebody interviewed her, and she was like talking about what it was like and how her own mother didn't want her to look Asian because her mother knew how difficult it was going to be for her to be Asian looking in, a Caucasian society. I guess he didn't want this. I ain't had one of these in hella long. Damn, it was tart. It said made with real lemons, and it tastes like it. I ain't had a Minute Maid in a long time. The last time I had one, it didn't taste this tart. See, the light keep going off. It's gonna come back on. It's this light right here. It's the light right above me. That's why I stopped drinking them, because they would taste so fake. But this one didn't taste like that. This one didn't taste like that. This one tasted just like lemons. It wasn't like super sweet. No, because if it was on a timer, it wouldn't pop back on, would it? Maybe it is on a timer. We're gonna see if it come back on. If it pop back on. But no, it's not on a timer, because I'm looking at the switch. And the switch is not a timer switch. It's just a regular light switch. Maybe see? See it pop back on. Maybe the light bulb is going out. I don't know, but I'm about to get up and turn that shit off, because it's scaring the hell out of me. Because I'll be to woke my husband up and be like, the light keep going off. And he'll be like, what? The light keep going off and I'm scared. Be like, girl, if you don't take your ass to sleep, I'm probably gonna go to sleep. Because, girl, I swear to God, when I get ready to go to sleep, if them people next door haven't went to bed, I'm gonna bam on the wall. I will bam on the wall and be like, I'm trying to go to sleep. Y'all gonna have to go to sleep. Girl, I am not ever doing another edible. I'm scared of them things. I would rather just smoke. I'm not doing no edibles ever again. The last edible I did scared the hell out of me. Do you like these? I love these. I love these fruit slices. I be tearing these up. I ain't had none in a minute. I used to just buy the pack with just the plain oranges, the orange ones, but I like the different color ones too. I love them. Girl, I'm not ever messing with no edibles. Ever. You can't see them? Fruit slices. I love these. I especially like the purple ones. The purple ones be bomb. I like the orange ones. I like all of them. But the purple ones be hella good. They all good though. I love them little fruit slices. They got purple. They got grape, strawberry. They got a lemon. I think a lime. I think it's like 4 of them. And cherry or something. I know they got a red one. A green one, a yellow one, a orange. They got orange too. And lemon. I love these. Girl, I had went and got some edibles. Okay, purple, grape. I had the last time I got some edibles, girl. I had to get in the shower. I had to get in the shower, and I only ate half of the edible. I was so messed up that I had to get in the shower to try to. And it triggered my anxiety. No, I only took half. I knew if I had took the whole thing, I probably would have been in the hospital because I probably would have drove myself crazy. Yes, this was a legal one I got from the dispensary. It was legal. It wasn't like something I had took from somebody. I had got it from the dispensary, and the lady was okay. The lady was like, okay, so take a quarter to start. So I took a quarter, and it didn't do anything. I didn't feel nothing. So I jumped from that to half. Girl, that thing hit me so hard. I was hallucinating. I was like, I kept hearing the doorbell ringing. I, it was crazy. I was just like, I don't know. And then I got nauseated. It was crazy. Yes, I kept like hearing the doorbell ringing, and I kept thinking that Gizmo was looking at me funny. It was, it was horrible. My anxiety was through the roof. I was like, okay, I will never do that again. Never. And I gave him after that, I gave them things to my son. And as a matter of fact, it was so crazy that I called my son while I was going through it. My husband was at work. I called my son and I said, how do you get unhigh? How, help me. I don't know what happened. He was like, what? I was like, I took a half an edible and I'm so high. I feel like I'm going crazy. I think I'm going to have to call 911. And he was like, Mama, do not. He was like, do not call 911. I was like, I think I should. I think I'm going to have a heart attack. And he was like, oh my God. He was like, calm down, Mama. He was like, get in the shower. He was like, turn the shower on and get in the shower. And I was like, okay, why get in the shower with my clothes on? And didn't realize I still had my clothes on until it was too late. I'm standing in the shower begging God, please, Jesus, I'm not going to ever do this again. And the crazy thing is I remember everything clearly. It's not like I forgot it. I remember that shit. Girl, I thought Gizmo was mean mugging me. I was like, why is he looking at me like that? And I kept hearing the doorbell ring, but it was the back door. The back door don't have a doorbell, but it kept sounding like the doorbell was ringing from the back door. Now, I kept telling myself, you're tripping. The doorbell, the back door does not have a doorbell. Don't get up and answer this door. But I kept looking at Gizmo, and it kept seeming like he was going like this. And I know he wasn't doing that. There's no reason for him to do that, but I kept seeing that. That's when I knew something was going on. I was like, "Oh my God, let me call my son and ask him how do you stop it?" And so he was like, "Eat something, eat some food, fix yourself a sandwich, eat something, drink some water, take a shower." He was like, "Eat something with some pepper, eat something spicy." And sometimes spicy stuff will help you calm down. Girl, he was like, "Lay down and go to sleep." But I was so agitated and I couldn't lay down. And that's why I had took the shit to go to sleep. The lady had told me, "Oh yeah, these are really calming and relaxing. If you take this, you'll probably go to sleep." That's what I got the shit for. Girl, I was so amped up. It took me like 2 hours. 2 hours of being scared to death before I finally calmed down enough to go to sleep. And I didn't want to call my husband and tell him he was at work. I didn't want to call him and tell him what was going on because he would have came home and took me to the hospital. He would. He would have panicked and came home and took me to the hospital. And they would have been like, "Your wife is high. She just gonna have to come down off that shit." No one told her old ass to take edibles anyway. Take her home and put her in the bed. Girl, I done got in the shower with all my damn clothes on. I was a wreck. I never. After that happened, I gave that shit to my son. I was like, "Come get this shit." That shit tried to kill me. I will never. Girl, I was so scared. I was like, somebody outside at 11 o'clock at night skateboarding in the parking lot. I see a lot of people out here riding skateboards too. Skateboarding is still a thing in California. Um, I was so scared I didn't know what to do. Girl, I told my son I will never, and I won't ever. I don't care if Jesus himself said, "I'm gonna sit here with you. Go ahead and take this edible. It's gonna be okay, my sweet daughter." Shit, girl, I was so scared. I wanted to take my blood pressure. I wanted to take my blood pressure, but girl, I know my blood pressure was probably through the fucking roof because they do say that some people, when you get high like that, your blood pressure go crazy. And I know mine was. Girl, Jesus himself, "Come on, my sweet daughter. I will hold you in my bosom as you take this." No, you will not. No, you will not. I will never. You hear my husband snoring? You hear? You hear him snoring? Girl, he's snoring his ass off. My baby tired. He probably tired. He done had. He done had. He gone, girl. He done had a long day. He have. And when when you his cousin, they grew up together. You know, like they were all very close. Girl, he ain't gonna eat no damn donut. He's not gonna get up no more. He got on his pajamas There's no reason for him to get out that bed. I'm going to turn these lights off and I'm going to go to sleep myself. I'm not going to wake him up. Me getting in the bed ain't going to wake him up. He is knocked out. Now he might get up though because he don't have his CPAP. Uh, he don't have his CPAP thing on. Because if he had that on, he wouldn't be snoring. So he'll get up. He'll probably get up. But he got on his pajamas. He ain't going nowhere. In and out of Five Guys. Child. Where is all these crazy ass people coming from? This late at night. I'm finna go, girl, and get myself ready for bed. He plugged the CPAP. No, he got it. He got it. He just didn't put it on. He didn't put it on. We brought it. Cause he on that like it goes straight to this app. And every 3 months or whatever, his job looks at it, and if he don't do it, he get in trouble. So he have to do it. Yeah, I'm finna probably go take me a shower and take my medicine, and I'm gonna be doing like he doing soon. Yeah, they look at the chart. I think like not every 3 months, but every so often. Because if you get diagnosed as having that and you supposed to use your CPAP, then you have to use it for his job. They check. It's part of the whatever the Department of Transportation. They check to make sure that he's in compliance. I think that's what it's called. But every so often they check the app to make sure that he's wearing it at least 4 hours a night. Every night. And he's real good about it. So he has it. So I'm pretty sure he's going to get up and put it on. Because when he wear it, he don't snore. The machine, I guess, like forces your airway open or whatever. I don't know how it works. But when he have it on, he don't snore. There's no snoring. Because you see how loud he snore? He's quiet as hell. Like, it's scary. No, it has to be at night. Or when he sleep. Yeah, it's when you sleep. Because it records your sleep, too. It's the I don't know how it does it, but it records that you're asleep. Okay, my battery dying. So I'm gonna charge my battery. I'm gonna charge my phone and probably take my medicine, and I'm gonna lay down too. So I might talk to you guys tomorrow. It depends. Oh, did you hear what I said? Cause my battery dying. I'm a No, my husband said I snore too. But I'm supposed to have a machine too. I just haven't picked mine up. But I only have moderate. Is it moderate or slight sleep apnea? But the doctor said that having being on the machine can still help. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. If not, I'm gonna post some pictures. Thanks for keeping me company. I will see you guys. Well, I don't know. I might see you guys tomorrow. Okay. Love you. Talk to you later. Bye.